myQ Dock Management has the option to create up to 20 of your own customized notifications that suit whatever need you have in your facility. But we also have included some stock or pre-created, system-created notifications for you to use. These are based on what our experience has told us are popular notification options for customers. So I'm going to walk you through these stock or system-created notifications right now. The first one we're going to talk about is one for energy loss. If you turn on this notification, it's going to be sent to whoever you choose, whoever has an email address in the software, and you can select who you want to be included in the software, whose email addresses you want to include. But that person can get notified anytime there is an open door and there's no truck present. So you can imagine where this is very valuable, especially if you have especially if you have facilities that are very concerned about the internal environment, for example, cold storage facilities or any other facilities that store things that are very sensitive to temperature or other environmental factors like insects or rodents or anything like that at all. The next one is an inefficient dock session. The person of your choosing can get notified anytime there is an active dock session, but no forklift activity is detected for longer than a certain amount of time of your choosing. This basically notifies somebody if there's ever a dock session that isn't moving as quickly as it should. Next up is a restraint safety notification. This notification is triggered anytime there's any unsafe dock activity for longer than a certain amount of time. This one is a little bit more popular among customers that have do not have interlocked dock equipment, which means that you can operate the dock leveler independent of the vehicle restraint. Interlocked dock equipment is the epitome of safety in the loading dock, which means you have to have the restraint engaged before you can operate the dock leveler. But this is not universal. Not every customer has this in their docks. So anytime that a leveler is deployed and a restraint is not engaged, the software can detect that, and with this notification turned on, can send a notification to somebody that this unsafe dock activity has occurred. The next notification is for truck detention. This does not notify when a truck enters detention. That's pretty visible on the dashboard whenever a truck enters detention time. But this notification will send a notification. This notification will send a message to somebody whenever there's a truck at a dock and the door remains closed for longer than a certain amount of time. This just means that the truck is sitting idle and is not being worked on, and this is possibly contributing to detention fees for this facility. Last, but certainly not least of these stock or system-created notifications is a restraint and bypass. This one is very simple. It just sends a notification to somebody of your choosing whenever a restraint at your facility is put into bypass. But it's extremely important from a safety perspective because whenever restraint is bypassed at the dock, that means that that trailer that is backed up or that truck that is there is not restrained by the vehicle restraints that you have installed at your dock.